But now,
y'all be idolizing the wrong folk. That man's an addict. That man is an addict. A drug addict. Why are we talking about him? Okay, here's a good question. Question. As a mother, how are you going to deal with the questions and concerns of your son when he gets old enough to communicate the rumors he hears about you? First of all, my son doesn't read media takeout. And let me get to this, and this is an important thing for me. When I was growing up, and for those of you who know, I grew up on an island that was 20, 30 miles long in the middle of nowhere. And my grandmother raised me for the most part. When they say a child stays in a child's place, we did. I didn't know grown folk business until I was grown folk. And my son is being raised the same way. That's just it. When he becomes old enough to where we can discuss the facts of life, that's what we will do. We will discuss the facts of life. I have a hard time understanding what this question means, because you ask me as if there should be some other thing to do. What will you do? I will tell the exact truth, the way I always have. I am the truth sayer. There is nothing else to be said. There is no other recourse. There's no other course of action. You ask me a question, I tell you how it is. And that's the way it's always going to be with me. Be it my son, be it somebody else's child, be it one of y'all, you're going to get it like it happened. I'm not ashamed of anything, because what I've done and where I've been got him where he is. And he ain't hungry, and he don't need for nothing. I don't need you guys to really do anything right now. Would you allow him to? Would you allow him to read your books? Not only will I allow him, but as it has been here at this school, it will be required reading. Yes. And I'm going to tell you why. Because he was the only man that was with me the whole time. He's going to be 11 in January, and he's the only man that has been with me for 11 years. My daddy wasn't even there that long. So he deserves to know what I went through to get him here. The nights that we slept in that car in the dead of winter and had nowhere to go, and him covered up in my leather coat and me freezing to death. Yeah, he needs to know that. Not to mention the 51 hours I spent in labor with him just to get him to this planet. Yeah, 51. He needs to know that his mother, and to this day, would do anything to feed him. If I had to shoot myself in the face to know that for the rest of his life he'd be okay, I would do so, because that is what a mother does.
That's real talk.
If I had to sell my body on the corner of Sunset and La Brea, I will do so. No problem.
That's real talk.
I will sell it till the sun comes up if I thought that that was the only way that little boy was going to eat and go to the school he goes to and gets clothed and has a warm jacket for winter and shoes that fit. So why would I be ashamed of that? Because I didn't do it for me. If I was by myself, I wouldn't have done half the crap I did. But I did it because I can't see my child go hungry. It's a true story. I was in the drive-thru in Ventura and Woodland Hills. There's a Jack in the Box. We were homeless, sleeping in the hotel up the street. Magic Johnson paid for a couple of months, so we had some place to stay for a while. And I had run out of money. I had $1 in quarters. And it came down to whether him or I were going to eat. That's it. I had $1. Retract that. It wasn't quarters, it was $1. And I'll tell you why I remember. It was a solid $1.